Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come with another update that will thrill your heart. I know is happening live because tension has been so much on Nigerian government versus Finland government that they want to extradite our person, the good guy, Simon Eber. But then there's something that happened and they didn't just dash their hope on the floor like this. No hope for that. No hope. They cannot bring him back. It is now crystal clear to them that they can't just achieve it. Now, our Prime Minister is now giving another very hard nut to crack. Like 1 month sit at home. I don't know who will sit and who will not sit. Hey, God. How? There's nothing as wicked as Nigerian government. Africa, indeed, is a dark land. Those that don't want development, they don't follow justice, they don't follow mercy, they don't tamper. In fact, they don't even reason at all. Now, how is it that we're doing all these things for you to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we are turning deaf ear and everywhere is getting dry and people are dying? What are you dragging? What about the criminals? What have you done to them? All these questions are unanswered by our so-called primitive African leaders. We don't understand you. What do you stand to gain to see people watch them die and suffer? You find out that there's no sense in what they are doing. Biafrans is an achievement. Obviously, they can't extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa because he's standing right there on his right. Freedom fighting is not a crime. That's number one. Hence, they said it should be a legal process. That is the end of the matter. Because legally, Simon Ekpa is not guilty. You are not guilty. Forget about what they're telling you that you are guilty. Forget about the way they look at you and the reason about it. That is fallacy. That's lies. Okay? And I just want to encourage my friends to please get to the end of this video and you will be happy you did. Let's go there.
The terrorists and they charge him for treason. Now, a democratically elected president of Finland, Alex Stubb, has a word for those idiots calling for the head of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoku. I want you to listen to him. These are people who understand what freedom fight is all about. These are people who understand what democracy is all about. This is a civilized man, not just a civilized man, but a civilized mind. I don't want to talk too much. Let's listen to him. And after that, I will show you what the Prime Minister said concerning these very latest developments. So don't go nowhere. We still have more in the kitchen.
We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini.
We will listen to that again and analyze it briefly before showing you what the Prime Minister said about this.
We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence.
He said, we in Finland know. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. This man is not even talking to Ukraine. This man is talking to Nigeria. This man is talking to Biafrans. You know why? I make bold to say that unapologetically. This man is not actually directing his message to Ukraine, because Ukraine does not speak English. I have watched the interview of the president of Ukraine on several occasions. I've seen him spoken to the world, not just to his own people, but to the world with Ukrainian language, which Finland understand. Because Ukraine, Finland, all of them, they all speak, Rus. They speak Russian language. You understand? So they can communicate to each other with at least single Russian language. So Why is he speaking English when Ukraine does not understand English? Ukraine does not speak English. Even their own president does not speak English. So when this man is speaking in English to Ukraine, are you thinking what I'm thinking, my people? I don't want to talk too much. Let's continue listening to him.
We did it from 1939 to 1944.
We did it from 1939 to 1944. He is telling us their history, which even our own prime minister read their history a couple of days ago. How they fought Russia to gain independence. Brutal war, not just ordinary, not just a media war, a brutal physical confrontation. Now pay attention.
You are fighting for your independence. You're
Biafrans, you are fighting for your independence. You are fighting for your rightful place in the Committee of Nations all around the world. So you must not look back. Let's continue.
Fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence.
He is wishing us the best of independence. Listen, he's mentioning Ukraine. Remember, he cannot just come to mention Biafra. First of all, Biafra has not been declared. Until Biafra is declared on 2nd of December, then he can boldly come out and mention Biafra. Not only him, every other world leader can be bold enough to come out and mention Biafra. That is how it is. So, when this man is speaking in English, directing his message to us, but mentioning Ukraine, I'm not saying he didn't talk to Ukraine. He's talking to Ukraine as well. But my dear friends, brothers and sisters, this man is indirectly talking to Biafran people. And he has completely dashed the hopes of the zoo, any hope of extraditing the Prime Minister of the BLGIE to the zoo has been quashed. This man, with this singular word.
We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence.
With this singular word, all hopes of extraditing the Prime Minister of BLGIE to the zoo has all been quashed. It is finished. It is finished. Finish. I know wherever they are right now, they are panicking, they are quaking, they are crying, they can no longer hold their tears. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, can no longer hold their tears. I want to show you one picture. You see? The Zoological Republic. This is the condition of the zoo as it stands now. Both the so-called Mr. President is panicking and crying. The members of the parliament are crying. The Fulani and the Northern Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Unity beggars are quaking. The Afon Jazz are running helter-skelter. They are having running stomach as I'm talking to you right now. Afon Asafa. Afon Asafa Ndio Suimi. They are quaking. Afon Jazz are quaking. Those Ifajunas in Igbo land, they are quaking, they are crying, they cannot hold it. The only hope of laying their filthy hands on the on the Prime Minister of the BLGIE, has been quashed. All their hopes have been quashed completely with this singular statement from the Finland president. And they are not even aware now, this same president is a very good friend of the Prime Minister, Mazi Samanepa. They are not aware. Look at it here. You can see these people have been friends for very many years. It did not start from today. They don't know. Their relationship and friendship did not start from today. They are in one party. As a matter of fact, if not the Prime Minister, if not that the Prime Minister is fully occupied with the Biafran matters, if not that, Mazi Simon Ekpa would have been a minister in the Finnish government as it stands today. I'm telling you pure. If not that the Prime Minister is 100% occupied, his head and brain is full with the Biafran matters, and they know it. The Finland government knows it. The Finnish president knows it. If not that, Mazi Simon Ekpa would have been a minister serving under the federal government of Finland today, because he is an expert. He is an expert. He can be a minister on the side of security. He can be a minister on the side of law because he studied. He's a lawyer. Yes, he is. He also served under the military of Finland. So he can be a minister either in the side of the law or security. And that is the reality. And if being appointed, he will be appointed on merit because he has the experience to serve on any of these very fields that I have mentioned. That is the truth. Because one, they are in one party, they have been friends, and he's a professional. Mazi Simon Ekpa is a professional and can give you very fantastic service on any of this field. But people are not aware of this. They don't reason this. Every time they are running helter-skelter. Anyway, like as I said before, I don't want to talk too much. Let me show you, of course, what the Prime Minister said concerning this very, latest development. As you can see right now on your screen, this is what the Prime Minister said. Finland President Alex Stubb is a man that the whole world leaders should emulate. Listen to him congratulating Ukraine for their independence anniversary. And tell me, does it look like Finland is a country who doesn't know its history? The answer is no. They know their history, as you heard the man quoted how they fought between 1939 to 1944. Now, this is not just to Ukraine, but to the jihadist and terrorist government of the zoo called Nigeria, who think that fighting for freedom and defending yourself against a well-known terrorist state like Nigeria is a crime. Wow. It don't end. It don't finish. So anybody thinking otherwise, anybody thinking that somehow the zoo will succeed as they succeeded with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are just dreaming. They succeeded with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap and rendition to the zoo because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. And the Britain is the colonial masters of the Zoological Republic. Until today, they are still colonizing the zoo through Tinubu. Since 1960, shambolic independence of the zoo, Britain has never left Nigeria. They are still colonizing Nigeria, whether through the military regime or civilian, rule. They are still colonizing you because they are still taking your oil, taking them to Britain. As I'm talking to you, oil is 1 million times, expensive in the zoo than the UK. Don't tell me about exchange rate. If fuel is sold in UK for £1 per litre, it should be sold in Nigeria £1 per litre. Don't even tell me about exchange rate because I don't want to hear that. If fuel is sold £1 per litre in UK, it should be sold not even £1 but 50 kobo in Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much, brother. Thank you, listeners, for listening through this very good channel. I want you to always help us to share and also help us by commenting and dropping your comments. All right. Next time we'll meet you again on this very good channel. Please stay glued. Go nowhere.